Hello, friends. Man, I do look washed out, don't I? This color looks really bad. It might be because, I think I know. Where is that? Color spell reduction? Yeah, it's the color spell reduction. So it's a much more vibrant blue, but because I have this color spell reduction turned up all the way, or up pretty high. Huh. Because I don't want to look green around the edges. Well, we'll put it to 75, half of what it was before. Do I look green around the edges? Maybe a little bit. Maybe I should bump that up a little bit more. Oh dear, what do I do? There we go. Whatever. Anyway, welcome to my stream. There should be... Oh, great. Man. Okay, good. Never mind. I just deployed a change to my site that brought my site down for a little bit. I'm always testing stuff on my site, so it's a very unreliable situation because I don't use the staging branch. I totally should and could. I have a staging environment set up and everything, but I just don't use it. So my site is always going down with these experiments that I'm trying. So anyway, hopefully it doesn't go down when you're trying to use it to learn something. But yeah, it is up now, so we're good. This deploy is, finished, so that's good too. Okay, so what I'm working on today is more of the KCD workshop app. And over the weekend, I had made a little bit more progress on the diff output, and it looks awesome. Let's see, why is this yellow? Oh, probably because I've got an import that's not used. Yeah, so what I was working on, the last thing before I shut the computer for the day was I wanted to determine the different files and display that in the instructions. Say here are the files that you need or that are still different. So there are a couple ways I could do this. I've got an MDX document that that I could just process and stick in the original thing. What I was thinking was I have a markdown or a rehype plugin that just sticks in the list of files and stuff. But now I'm thinking that I could just have a component that I say file or file diff, and I could say I don't like this. We'd say app1 is the problem, this app, and app2. But see, I hate this already because I don't want to have to keep that updated myself. Because I might change the title and then I have to go and change the file diff and all that. So nope. But what we could do though, actually, no, we couldn't do that. Never mind. So I think part of the problem is that I currently am planning on having it be, there, let's run this server. And I think our site is good, so I'm going to turn that off. Okay, so we go start. We've got all this. So what I'm thinking is the instructions are on the left, and it includes all the instructions for background information for the topic, and then the problem statement for the first problem, and then the solution. I kind of give it a title here. yeah, I don't really like this a lot. So, based on the way that it's designed, see the way that it works here with React hooks. Whoops. Okay, whatever. Here we go. So we've got this, and then we've got extra credit here, and it's all just in one thing. And then in some cases, you have an alternate exercise. You've got your final versions. I mean, this is a sweet app, by the way. This great learning environment. But yeah, so you've got your different instructions for all, like, so it's like this is the entire exercise with all the steps and everything in one. And one thing that I'm thinking is maybe as you progress through the different steps, we instead change what's showing up over here so that you're only you're focused on one problem at a time. The benefit of that is you won't get distracted by other steps. You'll know clearly how far you're supposed to read, and then you move on, and then now you know what to do. So that is a good benefit. Yeah, so what if, let's look at what the URL would look like. So it would be something like exercises 1, maybe 01, because I just like that. And then problem 01. And then O2, and then yeah. Maybe instead of putting the problem there, problem, and that's what's showing up as the preview, and so then we'd have a solution. And then we'd have a diff. Okay, yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. And so based on whether you're on /problem, so on this route, you will have the instructions on the left, and then 2 tabs on the right, only 2, the problem and solution. And then you'll have navigation for going on to the next step. And when you're on the last step, so like in the instructions, there will be a little thing at the bottom that says complete, and then it'll take you to the next page, which will have the solution. And that will have a video at the top that's like me working through the solution and any other things I want to say as part of the solution. And then the next page is the problem that describes, and so these still can be in steps. So this is still a sub-step of the first exercise. But yeah, it feels different. And so the file structure should be steps, or maybe it should just be 01. And this would be and so this this repo, this step is just a continuation. You would continue So if there isn't a problem 02, then you just continue from where you left off in problem 01. Or should we leave it with the step to make it more clear? And this, the challenge is if we add a step 01 right here, then people are like, well, where's the step 02? I don't know where the step 02 is. In here, we have a step 01, and then we have a step 03. And so again, where's the step 02? Well, actually what it is the step 02 is continuing from where you left off on step 01. But I want you to continue where you left off rather than doing like a little chunk of work and then now you've got to do leave what you worked on and come do what I was working on. Because it's important for you to work on like continuing from where you left off. Because we may have different solutions, and that's okay. You learn more, and you may end up realizing why I did it the way I did in the process. If you just continue from where you left off, or if you just leave where you left off and continue from where I left off, then you miss that learning opportunity. So this may just be something I have to explain. I'm also thinking maybe that we put a link that opens up VS Code in the project you're supposed to be working on, which I think is pretty reasonable. And also the list of files. Each one of those will be a link to the file in VS Code, because like if you're using something else, that's fine. But and maybe I can figure out an easy way to open up in whatever editor, but yeah. But anyway, I'm thinking we need to do away with the optional step if there's only one, and we'll say step 01. And I also have an optional title. And without a legit, here, let's look at a legit workshop I've already got, remix workshop. So we've got routing and the README in here. Oh, I guess it renders right here. So that doesn't have an extra credit. This one does. So it'd be, so the question is, what do we title the initial problem? Is it just data loading, or is it basic posts? I guess, yeah, I guess that could have a title. So we'll just call this outlet. So we'll require a title. And then, so the README here is just like background information, the video, probably problem statement, and then each one of these will have its own README. The problem will have a README that sets up the specific problem, and then the solution will have a README that's like, great job, or here's the video for the solution, and then a little button that says on to the next, and it'll navigate to the problem here. Now that's tricky. So where is that README going to go? Do we just make multiple READMEs in here? Because this code base here is a multi-step. So this is for step 1 and step 2. Maybe we do step 0, 1, 0, 2. If it's steps 1 through 3, or maybe it's all of the steps or whatever, and no title. Yeah, maybe the problem doesn't have a title. That doesn't really matter too much, the title in here. So, yeah, but so we could do step 1 through 2, and then the solutions have a title, like here's how you solve this one, or here's the thing we're learning about solving this one, here's what we're learning about solving this step. And so then this would be step 01 to step 02, and this is step 03. Maybe instead we do 01 problem, and then this would be 01 solution, and 02 solution. Maybe do dots. Because I think this would sort better too. So we'd have 01, 02 dot problem, 03 dot problem for Tailwind, 01 dot solution dot description, 02 dot solution, and 03 dot solution. Yeah, unfortunately, wonder if we do a dot there. That's not going to change anything. Wait a second, I think this is supposed to be 3. There we go. Yeah, that works. So here's your problem and all your solutions below it, and then when you get to another problem, that's when you switch to that code base and do all the solutions below it. And then this would be readme.01.md and readme.02.md. And then this would be readme.03.md. Even though there's not a 1 and a 2, like it just kind of sort of makes sense to me that this would be that would be an 03 because we are in step 3. Or maybe instead of putting it inside, we put it outside. That might make more sense. So this would be readme 01 problem solution. And it just so happens that P comes before S in the alphabet, so that's nice. 02 problem Unfortunately, this README shows up last, but they're not even going to be opening these files anyway. The one drawback to this is if they decide they want to open these projects in isolation, then they're not going to get the instructions. But yeah, I don't care. Like, if you want to open them in isolation, no, actually, I don't like that. I do. Yeah, I want this to be in there. Now, do I want... I'm just thinking, like, if I reorder it and stuff, if I add another problem, I just want to limit the amount of changes that I have to make if I change the order of things. So if I say this is README 01, and then in here, I say this is README 03. If I decide later to change 3 to step 4 or to step 1 or whatever, now I have to make sure I update this README. So I'm thinking this should just be README. And this it's okay to have multiple READMEs, and it's okay to have a single README. It just kind of feels really complicated, but it's not, because they're going to be spending all their time in the workshop environment, and the right README will always show up based on the step that they're on. They don't need to ever open the README. So, yeah, I think we're going to go with this. Okay, so with that, let's see here. One second. I'll be right back. almost my break time in like 3 minutes, but okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a quick loom to explain this change that I'm making once I finish making it. So actually, you know what? I probably should update the app to have the links and everything that I'm talking about, and then I can demonstrate the change. So this is what? Okay. Maybe this should just be readme and then readme 02. Nah. Okay, cool. So then we delete those. And let's update our script that determines, well, here actually first, we've got our scripts and fix. There, actually we can delete that. Okay. And I'm pretty sure this script should just work with those changes. That shouldn't make a difference. So I forget what the, yeah, there it is. Okay, cd into packages, example, and then node scripts fix.mjs. There we go. Okay, cool. So now tsconfig is busted. Great. So apps looking for examples. Wait. Oh, right. Yeah. So that's examples. And here's exercises. Yeah. I don't know why syntax highlighting got thrown off there. Oh, right. It has to start with problem solution. That has changed. Now it includes problem and solution. That'll probably do it, actually. Ta-da! Sweet. Beautiful. And actually, their name should be updated too. Sweet. Yeah, excellent. Okay. So next, let's, yeah, whatever, save that. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Now we've got to update the workshop app utils for the miscellaneous server. I think we could probably give this a name at some point. Where's this exec being used? It's not. Nobody's using exec. Run enders, I don't think is being used either. Okay. So here's the trick. Now, the exercise definitely has some instructions, but then an app, or all of the apps, so even example apps now can have instructions, which may not be technically instructions, but just like the README. Yeah, so every app is going to have instructions code now. And also, an app can be, so there will be, this will count as 2 apps. This will be, oh, it's a break time. All right, I'm going to take a break. Give me a sec. Okay, we're back. And we are not distracted by anything at all. Not even a little. Okay, I was. But now we're done. Okay. So everything's got instructions code. Yeah, some apps will be multiple steps. So that is the way it's going to be. Extract exercise number, extract step number. This will be, yeah, step numbers now can be, starts with, oops, yeah, number. And we want that with, oh, let's see. Okay, I'm going to need regexer 01 through 03 dot problem dot whatever. Okay, so we're looking for the starting with a number plus, and then a dash possibly, until you find a dot, plus dot. There we go. And then we give this a name, range. Okay, details, list. Okay, and then problem or solution, and then this is an optional Here, maybe actually what we should do. There we go. And this will be named subtitle. Cool. Cool. All right. So get app.dir info from the app.dir. Yeah. App.dir is a string. That looks pretty good to me. This can have just one. Let's see what this is saying range split map number. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But if it's 1 to 3, this will say steps 1 and 3, but we want the range between 1 and 3. Oh, wait, that's what the step numbers does. Yeah, okay. So if there's an end, if there's not an end, then it's just the start. If there is an end, then yeah, array length. Nice. Thank you, Copilot. That's perfect. It's exactly what I needed. Now, the question is, and even when I wrote it, I wasn't sure I needed it. I don't think I need the subtitle. I don't think I care. I don't care about the subtitle. Who cares about the subtitle? Not me. I don't care. The subtitle is purely for other people's benefit. So yeah, we're just going to leave that off. Yeah, we'll just do that. Forget the subtitle. Yeah, but we want it there to say, hey, we conform to this format. So now TypeScript is happier. Yeah. Where do I have the tsconfig? Index, yada yada. Where's that TypeScript strict null checks index something something? Strict null checks. Do. All right, TypeScript, you're not going to like that. Right? No? Does strict turn that on? Am I thinking of something else? I must be thinking of something else. No unchecked index access. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Looking for those reds. That's much better. Okay, so the range is not optional. So here we're pretty good to just say, hey, I know that's gonna be fine. Or you know what? Why not? Let's just say, if not range, then it doesn't match. Subtitle, however, that can be empty or null. Yeah, let's do null. Or undefined. I don't know. Sure, we'll do undefined. I don't care. That doesn't matter. Start and end. These could be undefined. If number is finite, start or yeah. Then it also wouldn't match the regex, so we're being overly cautious here. Start is possibly what? Oh, right, because we got this or. Duh. Well, boo for that. Huh, that's interesting. Try that. Oh, I guess it's not catching that. That's interesting. It's possibly undefined. There we go. If there's an end and it's not finite. If there's no start or it's not finite. There we go. A lot of stuff to make TypeScript happy, but also it means if I were to change the regex, this would save me. So TypeScript isn't showing you how bad your life is. It's just showing you how, or it's not making your life bad. It's just showing you how bad your life already is. Okay, so we get our app directory info. Get exercises. Exercisers. Yep, that's all good. Okay, cool. Get problem apps. Okay, now we're going to get app info. Nope. Okay, so this is going to need to be flattened because each one of these can return app info dot step numbers map. Now, if it is one app, then its port number will be equal to its lowest step. I don't want it to be running on multiple ports. That just wouldn't make sense, and it would be really annoying. So, is there a way to tell TypeScript that this step numbers has at least a length of 1? Probably not. Okay, so then this is going to return an array of problem apps. Yep, and then we flatten it. So this is an array of arrays, and then we flatten. Yep, awesome. Yep, beautiful. We do the exact same thing to our get problems. Or get solutions, yep. So we're going to just copy this. And this will be solution. Beauty. Okay. So that does that. And then our examples, compiled readme. Oh, right, because that's optional. Okay. Okay, you should be giving me a problem instructions code. Yeah, there we go. Okay, compiled readme dot. Well, that's interesting. Somehow this got to return any. Probably because. Huh. I don't think we need the front matter stuff. We're not using front matter in here. Let's get rid of that. We do care about the title. Title is null, huh? I think we're going to need an explicit return type here. So we're going to say promise code string title string or null. We're okay with that, I guess. Yeah, this code is kind of funny because of what this is doing, but that's fine. I don't care. Okay, so then this over here no longer returns any, so this doesn't, and we're good. I think I should probably turn on no implicit any. I thought I didn't have that. No implicit any. True. Now we're mad. Oh, right. This should be code. Cool. And then down here, okay, so does this mean now that the title doesn't come from the package.json anymore? It comes from the README. Yeah, I think that's what it means. Where'd that Okay, cool. And we no longer have the step number thing. Yeah, okay. I think we're good now to come over to our routes. So we've got, where did I put I was playing around with it somewhere. Now I've forgotten. Was it down here? Yeah, it was. Okay. So it's going to be exercises slash, do I even need slash exercises? In React Epic React, I didn't have /exercise, it just / the number. I think we can just do that. Yeah, so forget the exercises nonsense. Nope. Here. So it's just going to be /exercise number /step number /type /diff. For the examples, it's fine to have /example /example name. That's fine. Exercise number /step number, yeah. Okay, so we're on exercise number, and I think on this page, if we don't have an a step number, then we'll just show the exercise instructions. Yeah. Use params. Params.step number. Otherwise, nothing to do. Oops. There we go. I bet that part is actually going to work already. Oh, except I deleted something that was being used. Yes, it was route start. And this is being used to, yes, okay. I think I need to sit down for a sec. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So let's bring back exec, I suppose. And the miscellaneous server thing is probably the best place for it. Exec. There you are. Maybe this should switch to execa, but whatever. It worked before. Let's just leave it there. Okay, so localhost 3000. We go to here. That's going to take us to exercise. That's no longer a thing. So let's go to routes index. This no longer goes to /exercise. It simply goes to exercise number. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right. Our WebSocket is not working, but we can work that out later. Where'd that margin come from? Is that the pros? Cool. Sweet. And then this will not have all of that stuff down at the bottom. It will instead have a link at the bottom that tells us what the next thing is. So this will be next step, previous step. And this will be to, and what is the text content? Okay, so now we got to figure out how to calculate what the next step will be. Our current step, let's see, it's probably be easier to think about over here. We already have a get next app. And I'm guessing the apps are still sorted properly. Apps are not get apps. We're not getting any of the apps, so that's no good. Get problem apps. Problem. Yes. So star problem. And then this will be star solution. Star solution star. Yeah. That'll do it. Okay. Let's make sure they're in the right order. So we have exercises 01 nested, 01 outlet. And then the problem. So we have, the solution showing up before the problem. That's interesting. I did not expect that particular issue, but this has a dir name of 0102, so maybe that's the issue. So let's come up here. Wait a second. Where's our sorting code? Here it is. So we've got 01 solution and 02 solution. The problem is nested between them, but there should actually be two of these. Also, before I was using the name as a unique identifier. I can't do that anymore because there should be two of these. Come on, copy. Okay. Yeah, so there should be two of these. It's ending up with the step number of 2. I don't know why there are not 2 of those. So let's find out. Interesting. We're ending up with step numbers. I think there's a problem in my get app dir info. Okay. So we need to do that. We got range 01. Interesting. So this oh, yeah, okay, I know what is going on. I bet this will fix it. I think, yeah. I think that'll do it. Yeah, range 01 to 02. Yep. That'll do it. Okay, so now we've got problem, solution. Now the port number, that's not good. Because this is the problem app, that's the solution app. Oh, because I copy pasted the ports. That's what you get for copy paste. So this is solutions are 5 and problems are 4. Try that again. Great, so we are on 4th. Oh, interesting, we're not base 0 on those. Exercise number. Let's do -1 and -1. There we go. Okay, so 4001, 5001, 4001, 5002, 4011, 5011, 4011, 5012, 4013. Boom. 5013. Cool. Problem 11, solution 11, problem 12, solution 12, problem 21, solution 21, problem 22, solution 22, problem 23, solution 23. Boom. Yep, okay. So it's sorted properly. And with that now, we literally just need to get the next app. Yep. And we also need a get previous app. Get previous app. And that should do it. So, where am I? Yeah, so if we have come here, no, require exercise app. Let's do get exercise app. Also, this get app by name needs to go away. Let's see. So that, no, that works. We can get an app by its name. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We just can't use it as a unique identifier. So what we should do is we'll say ID is a string. And then for exercises, oh, no, that's for exercise. Comes from plus, no, back it up. Yeah, plus the, now the name is gonna, or the ID will be a little different. ID will be a string. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Cool. So then down here, we'll have an ID, just the name and step number. There we go. Okay, anyway, coming back here. There we go. And get exercise app. If there's not one found, then we return null. Unexpected function call. What? What the heck? Okay. Oh, I forgot the return statement. All right. And then this can be simplified. Say, there we go. Okay, cool. So now I can in here say exercise app. Await get exercise app params if next app equals wait get next app params. Nope. Exercise app dot. Yeah, that's it. Just pass that. So then we say if there's an exercise, or if there's not an exercise app, then our previous step link let's move these up to string text content string. Oh, I'm supposed to be on break. I should probably take it too. Link props. Heck, we'll call it children. And then we'll just pass it straight to the link. Actually, you know what? Heck with that. Link props we can pull straight from Remix Run React. Okay, then sorry, I just stopped my centered session because I'm gonna wrap this up here in just a sec and take lunch.
Think of a moment
Ooh, we got a video.
when you were so involved in what you were doing that the rest of the world seemed to melt away. Your mind wasn't
I
wandering.
love these things.
You were totally focused and concentrated on that activity. Psychologists call this experience flow, and it's essential to doing meaningful work. Get ready to make flow a regular part of your workday. Welcome to Centered. My name is Noah, and I'm your
Hi,
guide.
Noah.
Centered is based on one simple insight. You can't always be on. Contrary to what many of us assume, research tells us we're only productive for about 2 hours during the average workday, which is quite a surprise. Here's the truth. You can't focus all day. But if you focus during your most productive hours, you may surprise yourself. You'll accomplish more than many people will in a week. To change how you work and get more done in less time, you have to be open to the possibility that your methods aren't as efficient as they could be. It requires measuring your current patterns to find out what works and what can be improved. Our program will do just that for you. Together, we'll transform how you work. Ready? Let's get started.
Woohoo! Let's get started. Okay. I always love those. Those are fun. Okay, great. So let's just see if we can wrap up this last thing to get the next link working. And then I'm going to take my lunch break. Even though I'm not actually that hungry, but it's good to take breaks. So, also, oh my gosh, I have 4 minutes to get 250 steps. My watch has been charging. Ah! Wake up, watch. Oh, now it's 3. Okay, I probably better just stop it here, and we'll come back and we'll finish this later. So I'll see you all after my break. I'm going to stop the stream, and we'll see you later. Bye.